into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports from the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 62 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. On first down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. That caught by Tremble. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Smith. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
$35 yards that time on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Purdy's throw into the hands of Pitts here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Purdy bootlegging it. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Shotgun now with Purdy. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make it 6-0. Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Smith. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. 6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Smith. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
Fielded just inside the 20. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in a positive direction. Purdy off the play fake. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Purdy's throw taken in here by Chase. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Down right around the 25. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Out of the gun, Purdy. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Harris. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Smith now to throw. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Smith. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Here's Purdy.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
To throw is Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, here's Smith. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, let's see what that's about.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to maneuver.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Smith on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Smith.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And some room to roam now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Smith.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Smith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers about ready to take over.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Smith. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
Now Purdy.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down,
and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carolina getting set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Back to throw, Smith. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter, Hekker, as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Brought down by Shaq Thompson. A 2-yard gain. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
And we're back now in Charlotte. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 4. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
The Smith's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Smith.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Again, Smith.
He'll find Gabriel Davis.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Smith now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Jamar Chase.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith throwing again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Smith, and just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Smith.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Smith. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Now Smith. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Smith. Again, he finds Moore.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
The Smith's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and they will remain well behind. So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Back to Taylor on first down. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.